Good morning, YouTube. I'm making this video in response to what Imus said earlier this month before the horrific shootings at Virginia Tech. Matter of fact, a few days ago I was making this video and it was too long. I couldn't upload it to YouTube when the horror started to unfold on the television, and I've been a little caught up with that. However, this is rough. I don't have on any makeup. I look rough without my makeup. Imus made this statement regarding the Rutgers girls basketball team that the girls look rough and they had on tattoos and etc. Well, I don't have any tattoos, but like them, I don't have on any makeup. My hair, it's in a style. You know, their hair was combed. I'm going to comb my hair and put on my makeup for Imus this morning. And I'm using the YouTube quick capture where I can just directly record this from my desktop camera. And start by combing my hair a little. You know, actually I combed it earlier, but it's a little bit out of place. This is in reference to not looking rough. Let me explain something. A female athlete cannot afford to wear makeup and stiletto heels and lollipops while they're running up and down the basketball court. You know, they may have hairdos or what have you, but they need to be pent up because, God forbid, mascara in the eye should prevent them from making a shot. Which is why we expected them to be supermodels running up and down the basketball court. He said they look rough. I'm like, how are you supposed to look when you're sweating during a basketball game? This is concealer. This is Mineral Wear Bare Minerals by L'Oreal. Bare Natural by L'Oreal. I found this on sale for $12 at Walmart. And it works. You have to be careful on how you apply it. Now keep in mind, I'm putting my makeup on for Imus this morning because Imus mentioned that the women look rough, and I want to show him that it's just makeup. Okay? Telling those young girls that they look rough, that's too much reality. They're just trying to win a basketball game tournament. I don't even follow sports, and I would not have known about the incident had it not been for the faux pas being all over the news and internet. But it's sad because Imus spoke out on something that I believe lots of men or lots of people tend to think. You know, they think that women need to be made up all the time, in spite of the fact that they're engaging in, activities that cause them to sweat. Let me tell you a story my mother told me when I was younger. She told me about when her and my dad went out one evening. My mother was a size 3. She's a thin woman. They're baby boomers, children of the 60s. So she had the bouffant wig, the whole Motown looking thing with the lashes. And her friends, their peer group, commented on how beautiful my mother looked. And so she accepted the compliment, but she thought to herself, wow, if they think I'm beautiful with all this stuff on, when I don't wear it, maybe they think I'm ugly. Well, Mom and I agreed she probably made way too much of it. However, that idea stuck in my mind. When is it okay to be yourself? If it's not okay to be yourself, in Imus's opinion, when you're running up and down the basketball court, when you're an athlete in motion, when is it okay for a woman to be herself? Because men don't wear makeup. Most men don't wear makeup. So when is it okay for me? I need some parameters. When I take my daughter to school, is it okay to look rough and not wear makeup? I'm thinking that it is. you know? But maybe not. Maybe I should be made up every day, all day. This is Wet n Wild bronzer, found nationally in Walgreens, okay? Nationwide, drugstore makeup. I'm putting it on for Imus. Maybe he'll look at it and feel bad, okay? Because I felt bad after I heard his comments. And they are nowhere near hoes, let alone nappy-headed hoes. So that's just Imus and his inability to crack a joke. He didn't even know how to use the vernacular, you know. Last time I checked, Imus was not a pimp. So what does he know about a hoe? And by the way, the word is whore. W-H-O-R-E. And another point, without the whoremongerer, there would be no whore. Whoremongerer is a man who takes up with a whore. Now you all can define whore for yourselves. Okay? So I'm putting on this makeup for Imus. So he can at least say, okay, well, she doesn't look rough. Because we all know that we've made comment on the appearance of a woman. Now, those girls' main objective was to win a basketball game. Not to run up and down the basketball court in 3-inch stiletto heels and lollipops. So, I think they had an excuse. And that was the only comment that he could make about them. I mean, why be so negative? If you can't say something nice, or at least stay appropriate, you know, just be quiet. But I'm putting this makeup on for Imus. I like a little smoky eye. Smoky eye. You know? Put a little bit of this on. A little bit of that. And I guess we look pretty. Pretty comes from the inside out, however. A light touch with the brow. Light touch, light touch. Light touch with the brow and blend, blend, blend. Is this better? Is this enough makeup? I have a foundation. I don't wear blush because I can't really apply it properly, so I just don't wear it. Is this enough? Let's put on some more lipstick. You know, I congratulate those women on the basketball team. I do. Women of privilege. They're intelligent. Going to an excellent school. And they're still young. And they really shouldn't have to deal with the types of things that us older women have to deal with. Like, I don't know, sexism. So, here I am. See? This is me. This is me. I have on makeup now. Aren't I pretty? Aren't I? I feel pretty. But hey, who defines pretty besides the individual? I know you need your cheekbones, you need your eyes, you need a proportioned face. But pretty. Pretty is as pretty does. You know, what difference does it make? You know, oh, that's my phone. I gotta go.